Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Alinga Sise of Urban Harvest Organic Farm. For all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel, I am so grateful. And for those who are still new, please kindly consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Today I'm super excited because I'm going to show you our daily morning routine here at the farm. Let me just switch off this. So, these are our birds. We started pouring them some feeds. Last evening we added them feeds a little bit late. That's why you can see in the feeders there are still lots of feed. So I think that was not right. We added feeds a bit late and we added a lot of feeds. So make sure that always give your birds feeds early enough, not late. Okay, last time when they were still very sick, we were giving them late, but we were giving just like little feeds. But now yesterday, we gave them a bit late. It was almost coming to 7 p.m. in the evening when we gave them the feeds, but we gave them like, I think we gave them like 29 kilograms of feeds. So that was, I think, too much. We would have given them little feeds, but now you can see we gave too much feeds, and early morning they woke up and I think they started feeding immediately when we switch on the lights, because here we normally switch on the lights at exactly 6 a.m. in the morning. We switch on the lights. So I think when we switched on the lights, it wasn't me who switched on the lights. They started feeding right away. You can see. So in the morning when we wake up at 6, the first thing that we do is to come here and switch on the lights first, and then we go and attend to the older birds first. Then we come here at 7, sometimes at 8, depending on how busy we were with the older birds. And then we come here, okay, between 7 to 8 a.m. in the morning, we come to feed these birds. Then pick up the drinkers, wash the drinkers, prepare the herbs that we are giving that day, and then we give them the drinking water. We close the farm. Then we come to check in the afternoon. If we are giving in 3 portions, we also give them the feeds that time. Picking of these feathers, normally we do it in the late in the evening. Like I told you last time, we normally do it late in the evening. But someone last time also asked me that why am I picking up the feathers? Okay, I'm picking up these feathers simply because when time comes for us to sell off the manure, I'm sure most farmers, crop farmers, do not want that manure when they have these feathers, because first of all, the feathers do not rot. Especially now these ones which are big. Yeah, these ones. You see these ones? Especially these ones. These ones I wouldn't want to sell the manure when they are inside the manure. It is not really good because they will not rot. They will just fill up someone's garden for nothing. So that is why we are picking up the feathers. Actually, what we have decided to do, we are picking up the bigger feathers, these sizes, so the tiny ones we are leaving it, because those ones with time it will even disappear in the in the beddings there, but these ones will never disappear, especially these ones which are now big like this. So that is why we endeavor to pick them up. So as a farmer, make sure always you wake up early morning and attend to your birds. Now for us, we have two farms, the older birds and these ones. But since these ones have not yet started laying eggs, I normally give them feeds a little bit late, between 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. in the morning. But on the days when we are mixing the feeds, I normally sometimes stretches up to 10 a.m. in the morning, because it depends on how fast we mix the feeds. Because we normally mix the feeds in the morning, I normally order for the feeds and they bring it late that we cannot mix in the evening. So we normally mix the feeds in the morning. So make sure always you attend to your birds in the morning. And these birds, when they start laying eggs, we shall change the timetable, how we shall be feeding them completely, because that time now should be standard. When the birds start laying eggs, the time for feeding them becomes standard. Unlike now when they are not yet laying, that one we can feed them anytime. But also you have to make sure your birds are having feeds all the time when they are young like this, so that at least the growth will take place as you want. Because if you don't feed the birds well, remember, you will also not get the right outcome. Remember, we are still treating the chronic respiratory diseases, so that is what we are mixing in the drinking water. So for us here, immediately after giving birds the feeds, we check the drinkers that are empty and we make sure we pick all of them, clean them, and then we add the drinking water. We make sure there is no drinker in the farm which is empty without the drinking water. We pick them up and take them out, clean them, and then we add the drinking water. So make sure that you don't leave empty drinkers inside the farm. Always, immediately after feeding your birds. For those who are in the deep litter system, immediately after feeding the birds, make sure that you check on the drinkers, and then you add for your birds the drinking water, because these birds, they need water. Water is very important for them. They will not eat without giving them the drinking water. It is not right. So immediately after giving the feed, give the drinking water. For us, we first start with the feed, then we follow with the drinking water every day, every morning. We do not miss giving them drinking water after feeding the birds. Let me check this one. Even this one is soon. But we must first get them, then we shall come back and pick them up then. And we keep checking all the time. We keep checking. And there are some points where birds finish water very fast. I really don't know why, but you find there are other points that water don't go very fast. There are particular points that birds drink water very, very fast. You put the drinkers and they are the first to get done. So always take note of that. Those points, water must always be present. Mi uncle. Tim đó hẹn nó can. Với tim đâu bị piu cái này chung. Guys, I also have a very active TikTok account of which have started live streaming every afternoon from 3:30. So please kindly, you can also follow me on TikTok and go and support me there. Every afternoon from 3:30 p.m. shall be having a live stream. Even today, so kindly you can also follow me on TikTok. You can just go to Alinga Sise I think we have like 4,000 followers now. So kindly can also follow me on TikTok. So for today, that is all I had for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for always coming back. Thank you so much for all your wonderful love and support. But if you're still new, please kindly consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. Click on the notification bell so that you never miss out any upload. Share this video, comment in the comment section down below, and I'll be so grateful. See you next time. I love you all. Bye bye.